Let's watch this video. God bless everyone. Thank you.
Consensus does not disable opposition. On the contrary, it sharpens the alternatives that they represent. If we have a consensus about what we are going to do as a people and as a nation on various issues, some of which I will deal with by example, it is then easy to hold people's feet to fire about the alternatives that they present as to the best way to achieve it. And you will see from some of the examples. We have just had a major fiscal reform that delivered 4 new tax laws. And unless I missed it, I don't recall what the political parties, and this is not about what their individual members have said about the tax reform. I don't recall what the parties' positions were about the subject of taxation. Now, can you truly have a representative government, a democratic government, without a debate about taxation? That is the basis of representation. And that is something about which I think we should reach a consensus. And the first question is, what do we want to do about taxes? Are we unanimous that every taxable person must pay? Because if we have that resolution as a consensus, the debate then will be whether the rich should pay more than the poor, or whether they should pay the same. The other question to ask us about a consensus is, what should our foreign policy be? And can we form a consensus about who our enduring allies are? People we can go to sleep at night and know that they will have our backs. Because based on the investment we have made in liberation struggles across the continent, based on the investments we have made in peacekeeping missions across the continent, I am not sure that we can say confidently as a people here that we have this person or this country as an enduring ally. Can we have a consensus about the kind of parliamentary oversight that we want in our democracy? Because there should be parliamentary oversight of the executive arm. That's why it's a system of checks and balances. Should a party that has formed the majority in parliament, should that parliament oppose its own government simply because it does not want to be called a rubber stamp? What consensus can we build about healthcare and education funding as a people? Do we agree that free health and free education are qualitative enough and are sustainable? Or do we think that the quality is impacted by the price and they should be paid for? Do we have a consensus that nobody must be left behind, irrespective of his status and his means? If we do, then the debate and differences at election in a government should be about who offers the best financing option, rather than who promises what is free and is unsustainable. What kind of political parties do we desire? And what role should their executives play? And how do we hold them accountable, political parties? And can they even hold their own candidates who hold office accountable? When did we last see a national chairman or a state chairman of a party invite the president or the governor to the party headquarters to come and explain what he is doing with their mandate, with the people? Is that the kind of political parties we want to see? Let's think about it.